thin. We're watching BranOnline. Let's talk about Genshin Impact Rite, and the thumbnail is what made me want to react. It's the cost of no consequence. Listen, I'm going to be honest with you. I met Bran. I think Bran is an actual sweetheart. I don't know if he likes me because I do the slop stuff. I don't know. I have no idea. I'm not going to lie to you. But I like Bran. I don't necessarily agree with all of Bran's takes, but I actually do think Bran is a good person. I do think that he probably goes a little bit too hard for Hoyo, but I'm really happy to see this. And I'm not happy to see this because of the fact that he's just blatantly shitting on Hoyo, because I don't think you should blatantly shit on Hoyo if you really feel there's nothing to crap on. But I like seeing this, and I don't know the context of the video yet. We'll watch it. But I like the fact that he's being critical of the game, because realistically, he's never really that critical. We look like Bran, bro. We're just two white dudes with a beard. We're two white dudes with a beard. Give me 2 seconds, chat. So yeah, I wanted to watch this. Let's get right into it. I don't know, man. I've actually heard that this Lantern Rite was really good. But we just watched a video about Tectone, and I've said this about the HSR story as well, how there's no consequences, and at the end of the day, nothing really feels really important, or you never really get emotional because nothing ever fucking happens. So let's see what he says.
YouTube, welcome into another video.
I'm curious.
Today, I just finished the latest Lantern Rite patch quest, and it was really good. I honestly think it was probably one of the best Lantern Rites we've had out of like all of them, I think. There was a couple of issues that I tended to have with it along the way, though, and I wanted to talk about that with you guys and see what you guys think about it. Open and healthy.
No, you're chilling, Queenie. No, you're
chilling. You have nothing about the game right now. Let me know down in the comments.
I appreciate you, Stinky. You have no worries. I saw Sekapoko doing it, considered one of the worst ones because no EN voices, and also delivery at the end fell flat. Probably. We'll see what happens. Yo, it's good, Shay. How are you? How are you? Will you not read the top comment of the video? Bro, we moved on. I'll look back after, Puma.
That's what you think. So as much as I enjoyed Lantern Rite, there was a couple of things that kind of took me out of it quite a bit. One of those is the lack of English voice acting. Now, me as a person, when it comes to video games specifically as a...
Yo, he's like me for real, though, Red New. He's legit like me for real, bro. A tornado hit his room. A potato flew around. Nah, his room is crazy right now, but so is mine. Yo, Anonymous, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate you, brother. Welcome in. Thank you. I appreciate you.
Type of media.
Good morning, man.
Digest information a lot better by listening. Auditory information sinks in a lot easier for me, which is why I like watching things like lore videos with Ashikai explaining things to me, and Roosevelt, and a lot of other amazing creators. The fact that there was like 16 unvoiced characters in English made it impossible to play in English, basically, unless I was reading through it myself. But I did play it in Japanese, and the voice acting was phenomenal. Hu Tao, dude, had so much emotion. It was fantastic. The lack of English voice acting in this quest really hit home for me, though, how bad the situation must have gotten for the voice actors. And I'm not blaming this on the voice actors or really Genshin themselves at this point. It's Formosa. It's the studio and the AI problems that are plaguing the industry at the minute. Luckily, it seems Genshin is taking the necessary steps and moving the voice actors to a different studio, or at least moving their contract with Formosa to a different studio. Don't know how long that's going to take, don't know when the issues are going to be fixed, but it's a step in the right direction in improving the game and improving the consistency.
I'm excited for Red News video.
The next thing that I want to briefly discuss is just how good the recent animations have been, man. This Lantern Rite, dude, the animations have been absolutely fantastic. Hu Tao getting so...
Has anyone done the Lantern Rite, and is like the story compared to like the actual length of Lantern Rite compared to the cutscenes / animations? Like, is it a good proportion? Like, is it a good ratio? Because Miko, I assume it's a lot of the same. Maybe I'm wrong. Like pose. I think it is. Yeah. Okay. Dope. I remember we saw part of the Hu Tao animation. It looked pretty cool. I mean, I don't think anyone ever questions Genshin Impact's cutscenes. I think they mainly question just the rest of the storytelling, you know? So I think that's what people... Lantern is actually better than 5.3. Okay. I'm happy to hear that. I really enjoyed this one this year. Okay, bet. A lot of the same Chinese singing, not I can't stand it. Okay. More dynamic than ever. Really? Okay. Wow. Yeah, the characters felt a bit expressive. I just like the art design. I guess I never played it. Sheesh. I saw a friend play it. Plenty of cutscenes and more camera angles. I feel like HSR probably has the worst and most static angles. Okay. All right. Okay. So that's pretty dope. Okay.
So close to some of the characters. It just feels much more emotional. It makes you feel more invested, more impactful.
I kind of want to watch it now.
Itself was incredibly good. But that does bring me on to one more kind of negative thing, at least in my opinion. And this is kind of what I want your guys' opinion on as well, because there's a lot of conflicting views about this. Now, in the past, in terms of Genshin Impact characters and the way that their stories have been handled, I've had a couple of criticisms, and a lot of people
Honkai static rail cooked. Shut up.
Assume that. Actually, before I get into it, let me explain. Back at the Chasm quest, Zhao had a very near-death experience, right? And it really improved his character
He should have died. He should have died. He just should have died. He should have died. I don't care. I don't fucking care. He should have fucking died. He should have fucking died. What the fuck has Zhao done since then? Shut it. Zhao is my boo. No, I'm just gonna be honest with you. Bro has the problem with Genshin, and it's not just Genshin. The problem with, actually, I don't know. Maybe it is just Genshin. I really don't know as much about HSR side quests and stuff. Yeah, I think it really is Genshin. The problem with Genshin is once you finish in a region, Ziox and Shambles, Ziox has been stuck in Vermilion for 4 years, so he doesn't even know this quest existed. HSR should kill Kafka, 100%. I agree, sometimes death has more of an impact. Did you try the Hydro Traveler bug? I didn't, but I saw it's like going crazy right now. It is like he died anyway, bro. Such low screen time is insane. That's the point. That is absolutely the fucking point, Omniscient. The fact of the matter is, the way Genshin Impact storytelling goes as follows, right? And I'm not making the meme of like the Dawe thing, right? I'm actually being serious. You go to Mondstadt, right? Mondstadt. So you have this group of characters, and then there's the Traveler, right? Then you move on to Leeway. You have Leeway's group of characters, and then the Traveler and Paimon. Then you move on, and so you get the point. What happens is, these characters, these groups, never see the light of day other than a like a summer event, right? And that's fine. I personally would love, and I know that the rumors, and I'm not going to say anything right now in case I don't want to spoil anything, the possible rumors of us going back to other regions, but if I had to wait 5 years to get something new with Diluc, that's fucking crazy. They do a horrendous job of making these old characters feel relevant in any new content. So there is absolutely no fucking reason why Zhao had to not die. He's not there. When did Zhao make an impact in Inazuma, Sumeru, Fontaine, Natlin, or anything other than a fucking summer event? I actually think, correct me if I'm wrong, I think HSR does a good job. Correct me if I'm wrong, please, where in Trailblaze missions, you go back to other parts of the regions pretty much during Penacony, I mean, after Penacony, after the Jane Low, whatever the fuck it's called, you know? Also, what's going on, Doggy? Good morning, brother. How are you? Never heard any impactful news from Mondstadt since 3 years ago? It's like, Mondstadt's got new parts since the last time was 1.2. Also, good morning, Yuji. I just feel like, why are we not doing that? Hey, but listen, at the end of the day, fucking this one is. Also, good morning, Lindsay. Can we get a fat shout out for Lindsay? How are you? Hope you're having a great day. Good morning. Dab me up. Yeah, so I'm just like, fucking, you could have killed him. I would have killed him. Me personally, I'm just gonna be honest with you. I know that's not a popular opinion, but lament. I like men. You know, I would have, me personally, I would have killed him. And that's my problem. I'm just, you know what I'm saying. But ever go follow Lindsay. If you follow Lindsay, I'll beat the fucking shit out of you. But I hope you're having a great day today, Stinky. So, Brand's about to cook. Bro is about to cook. Likes men. I don't like men. That's AI, brother. I don't like men. My girlfriend's coming over right now. I love men. I don't like them. They had the balls to kill Himiko, but not Zhao. Well, bro, that was in Hawkeye Impact 3. You know, it was in Hawkeye Impact 3. It doesn't really count. Who's good, Hex? How you feeling, brother? That's AI. It's just AI, man. It's just AI. It's not even me. You don't have proof I like men. You know what I'm saying? Don't have proof. We'll probably go back to Mondstadt because of the lore. I mean, listen, again, like fucking 4 years later, right? I like Noelle appeared the first time in 3.8 or something, summer event. No, and listen, guys, there's nothing wrong. Like there's nothing wrong with having summer events that bring back old characters. I like that. I want more of the old characters around. That's my point. I want Diluc and Kaya to be around. I want to see Farina and Nuvalette again. I want to see Raiden. I want these characters to be around. And so my problem is like, again, in a situation like this, it's like, there's literally no consequences. Bro made a return for a 4-hour quest and hasn't been seen in 3 years, you know? Was good, Red. Let me see what you're saying. Hold on. Red said Ethan should uninstall and front flip into car on Roblox. I get that a lot of us would like to get to be more gritty and have stakes, but it's just not what people will want. I watched my friend play this event. If characters could die, she'd be absolutely devastated. I don't even think it goes back to characters dying. I really think it's more of just of having more on the line, right? I don't think it's a dying thing. Again, as I said previously, I know they're doing a little bit with March, but like some sort of internal conflict, just something at stake. Something at stake is all I'm fucking asking for. Yo, Shiz, what's going on, brother? Thank you for the follow. I appreciate you, man. Welcome in. How are you? We're having a great day today. Let me see. What is this clip? What is this clip? What is this? I don't like men. That's AI, brother. I don't like men. My girlfriend's coming over right now. I love men. I don't like them. I don't like men. This isn't AI, me, brother. I don't like men. No, that's not me. Right now. I love men. I don't like them. Yeah, that's probably Red New. That might be Red New. Now, granted, if that was me, I would say I like men. And I dabbled with a man before, but that's not me, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's definitely Red New. Oh my god. Oh no, 100% Red New. You're not wrong. You could say it's bad taste, but the game is Canadian, a majority of the taste. It's me for real, 100%. Bro caught. Ethan is so evil, he wants Red New's friend to be devastated. Listen, clip it, ship it, and send it and embrace it. No, I get it. I actually get it, like genuinely. Listen, man, it's just I'm not 100% the target audience. It's okay. It is what it is, right? What can you do? I am not the target audience. But I just think like fucking this is why I think when people are like, Ethan, you didn't play the HSR story, you didn't finish the Natlan quest, you didn't do all this other shit. It's like, bro, like there's nothing at stake. Like I don't care. Like I don't care. And then they defend it and tell me and call me a slur because I'm like I didn't like it. It's like, yeah, well you're an insert slur. It's like, brother, like okay, like let's slow down a second, but yeah.
For a lot. And Zhongli
so I want to hear what you say.
The day, and there wasn't really any consequences after that. And a lot of people thought, and rightfully so, that I was saying that I just wanted Jiao to die, because that's what I kept saying. That's not necessarily what I mean, and I finally come to terms with what I think my biggest problem is with some of the ways that Genshin's story is told, time and time again. And it's not necessarily
just in case of spoilers, Drago.
Character deaths. Just it's the lack of feeling of risk or feeling of consequence for exactly playable characters. There's some storylines where it's done incredibly well.
It doesn't
for
need
example,
to be death.
Nahida kind of killed a part of herself and now doesn't even know about it, right? With the whole Rukadabara thing. And I think that was done really well. But that was also, good. At least in my opinion, wasn't a storyline that was necessarily centered around death and loss. Baiju's story, for example, was done really, really well, where he does quite literally suffer the consequences of his actions because he's absorbing the illnesses and ailments of.
I feel like I'm like in the super minority here. I've like played 2 character quests, so I can't speak on character storytelling in these, and I don't think there's anything wrong with adding depth to characters in their actual original story quest. But I think adding depth and nuance and risks in the main story quest, I think is more important. But that's it. You know, that's just Taurus. Yeah, 100%. I mean, like, I just, you know, again, there's you should make these quests good. Like Nouvelette's quest was amazing. I really loved. I actually got very emotional during Nouvelette's quest. I think Nouvelette's quest is the perfect example of how you can have consequences. It's oh my god, it is the perfect fucking example. Holy shit, Nouvelette's quest. This is fucking a year and a half old. Grow up. If spoilers. I'm sorry, I'm being a dick. Nouvelette's quest was about the little, what the fuck are they called? They're not Saurians. What the fuck are they called, bro? Holy shit. I'm losing it. I'm losing the name of it. Mezzalines, there you go. Yo, so also coming to our Ali. Hi, fam, brother. Good morning. Nouvelette's quest was perfect where you see how the Mezzalines were being targeted in such a negative way, and they've been so important throughout the whole story arc of Fontaine that when this dropped, you already had an emotional attachment to them. And yes, although maybe the Mezzalines now are fine, you going back through that history of them being absolutely treated like dog shit makes you feel fucking horrible. Like, bro, if a motherfucker treated a Mezzaline like badly in real life, like if that was realized, I'd hit a motherfucker with a stone cold stunner. I'd beat their ass because that shit was fucked up. I think that is the perfect way of getting people emotionally invested. Farina's story, why was Fontaine's Archon quest so peak? Because there was something that actually was on the line, and you know what I'm saying? So we had racism with Fontaine. Bro, it was legitimately racism. It was a real life thing, and people were being racist pretty much towards these Mezzalines, or whatever you want to call it, like discriminatory towards them. And it's like W racism. All right, let's let's calm it down, buddy. We're gonna give you an hour timeout for that one. Then I'll ban your ass next time. But the point is that like that is why it fucking mattered. And then in this shit, it's like, bro, like what the fuck? Like, yeah, I don't know. I think they've lost the plot on that.
Other people, right? But there's so many times, and it happens more and more at the minute, that when a story is giving these death flags specifically for characters, the Chasm quest with Zhao had major death flags for Zhao, and a lot of people just thought he was going to lose it all. Zhongli comes in and saves the day, and neither Zhao nor Zhongli suffers any consequences pertaining to what just happened. The sense of risk there kind of feels redundant at that point, although it's really a hit in the moment. As soon as that moment's over, you're like, oh, well, it's just done, and that's it. The same kind of goes with Hu Tao and the latest Lantern Rite quest, right? Because it was very much forced.
I want to watch it now. Like everyone's saying that it's really good. I really want to watch it. I actually want to see it. There's so much emotional depth in Fontaine, which is why it was the best region. So many dark storylines and character growth. Exactly. Fuck it. And actually, you know what, Redno, I'm not gonna lie to you. Bringing that up because I genuinely forgot about Fontaine for a moment. Going back to your original point. They did did you play Fontaine? Because there was a lot of dark shit, like thinking about it, like, holy fuck. Like, there was a lot of dark shit in Fontaine. I won't spoil anything, but no, I didn't. I think it would be worth just watching the story for. You could skip Act 3. Act 3 was fucking dog shit. But other than that, like, I think it is the best written gacha story of all time, and it is really fucking dark. And Farina's actually such a character, like, they could be dropped into a different form of media and actually function. So Act 3 was the prison. Act 3 was the prison, 100% Yuji. And so I feel like you're 1000% right in that they're going to cater towards their main audience 1000% because that's how they make money and it is what it is. But also, like, I guess for me, that's why I felt like Natlan felt so shitty because it's like we went from like such a fucking dark story, super emotional, super crazy stuff, and then Natlan just felt like super fucking forced. Super forced, super safe. Just like, it's fucking, I didn't like it. I didn't like it at all. Sarah, thank you for the gifted sub. You were one dumb son of a bitch. Yo, I appreciate the hell. No, I'm not going to get into spoilers. You're good. You're good. You're good at all, you know? I remember Smack banned someone for telling Genshin stories dark. I mean, that's fine, you know? Listen, I fucks with Gotcha Smack. Who cares? You know? Maybe someone was trolling them, you know? Be careful. Gotcha Smack is not banning me, you know? But anyways, yeah. Oh, I forgot I owed you a sub because Wu wasn't top 5 combined. I would flex my other arm, but I'm still recovering from shoulder surgery. No, I appreciate you. Sorry, you didn't have to give this up. Thank you. I appreciate you. Actual legend. I think people will enjoy the side quest in Natlan compared to the Archon quest. I feel like that's a problem, man. Hot take 1.0 Wu was better than Genshin 1.0. Especially after Act 3. Act 5 and 6 is peak of Wu 1.0, but yeah, I mean, I don't know. Fucking Genshin 1.0, I feel like who cares? It was like 5 years ago, right? You know? What's good, Todd? I never played Fontaine, finished up Sumeru and skipped to Natlan, and I dislike Natlan. It's a colorful region, but everything feels hollow. Bro, I would absolutely recommend doing Fontaine. It's great. I really like that region brought my love back for the game because I was kind of like, I wasn't really fucking with it. Like, I wasn't the biggest fan of Sumeru. I like some of the stuff with Nihita, but like Fontaine absolutely made me love that game again. And so that's why I was so hyped for Natlan. Like, boys, I was going hard for Natlan. I was like, yo, this is going to be fire. And I was so disappointed that they like went back on pretty much everything. I was just like, and then a lot of chatters and a lot of YouTube subs like left when I like started like, I don't like this, like my viewership absolutely took it. There are some chatters that will never come back. It is what it is. I don't fuck care. Like if you're gonna watch me just clap against it, go fuck yourself, right? But like people were like, wow, you don't like it? And I'm like, fucking, it's not for me, man. It's just not for me. What's good, right? Is Natlan worth to come back to, man? I think you should try it for yourself and have your own opinion. I think you give it a shot. Some people love it. Some of my mods love it. Some of my people in my community fucking love it so much. A lot of people fucking hate it. A lot of people in chat are probably going to tell you no, but I think you should formulate your own opinion on it because at the end of the day, it's everyone's different, right? And also, I think there's nothing wrong if you like it as well. So yeah, I would say give it a shot, man. Do the first act or two and see how you fuck with it.
Shout out that she was gonna die, and I said.
Let's be real. I'm gonna have to cut this out of the video. Let's be real. Half of the Fontaine stuff story was useless BS. I don't know about that.
in the live stream something along the lines of, well, we know she's not going to die because number one, she's a playable character. Number two, it's
Wait, let me
Genshin.
rewind. I want to hear his
Phantom Rite quest, right? Because it was very much foreshadowed that she was going to die. And I said in the live stream something along the lines of, well, we know she's not going to die because number one, she's a playable character. Number two, it's Genshin. And number three, it's a limited time event. Although I wouldn't put it past them putting something like that in a limited time event, considering they've done big lore drops in limited time events, but I was mainly joking with that. I'm going to play my reaction to the cutscene actually first. Let's go through that and then we'll discuss it a bit after. Let the ceremony begin!
Yo, Ningguang was the biggest... Already? Oh man, this should have been a 5-star.
Okay.
Should have been a 5-star, 100p.
Silent Tainari!
Should have been... Hey. Hey, okay.
Oh, damn.
I mean, it looks dope. Their cutscenes always cook, bro. Like, they're good at their cutscenes.
Oh. That transition was smooth as hell. Damn.
Is this really better than is this really better than last year's? I kind of liked Gaming's. See if Zhao died, they could have just had someone else there. I'm sorry.
Damn.
Okay, I'm sorry.
The voice, man. Jesus. Oh god, here she goes.
Is this what I saw? I think so. I think this is what I saw. Yeah. I saw part of this.
It's time.
Like this is fire. This is fire. This cutscene, no, this cutscene's crazy.
Uh-oh. Oh god.
You're done. You're done. Okay. Wait. Wait, what happened? What happened to
Nah.
Where's Hu Tao? I don't even know the context behind it.
It's gonna be just like Natlan, where we give power to the fire to make it raw.
The power of friendship, Naruto. Naruto. I will not let you die. I mean, this does look great though. Like this. Oh, this does look crazy. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Kind of look like Arlecchino's curse. The dark fingers.
Not the power of friendship. This shit looks sick, bro.
Damn.
Yeah, me when I start spitting, I start freestyling.
It's Full Metal
just
Alchemist.
fire everywhere. Okay. Cuts are sick? No, 100%. 100%, without doubt. Without doubt. Without voice acting, I mean, it is what it is. What can you do?
Aww.
Hopefully it'll change. Fuck AI on God, though.
She did it. Next lantern, right? If you see a butterfly, that's me coming back to see you all. Yeah, she
okay, it'd be epic if she just died right there. Realistically, Mavic and Arlecchino, power crafters could have just died. It would have been over, Would have been over.
Cute, man. Chat, she's not dead, for crying out loud. This is Gen.
God damn it. God fucking damn it. Kind of base. No, again, guys, I don't think they need to, like, characters don't need to die, bro. Like, we literally went over that for an hour watching the last video, so I'm not going to repeat the point a million times. Characters don't need to die, but something at stake, something has consequences, and for fuck's sake, just deliver on the fucking consequences. That's all I'm saying. Now, granted, this is a happy-go-lucky moment, so in this particular, like, vacuum of a scene, I don't think it's the biggest deal in the world. It's supposed to be a happy-go-lucky festival, so, like, why would someone die in a festival like at like Lantride or some bullshit? Like, that's fine. I don't even think this is the problem. I just think the overall thing is the problem. Yo, what's good, Sam? How you feeling, brother?
Genshin Impact.
What up, beautiful?
Genshin. Probably going to have a domain where we cross the boundary, like go to the boundary of life and death and just bring her back, just like we did at the beginning of the quest. Wait, we're actually going to the boundary of life and death, aren't we? Yep. Okay. Like, this is still very sad. And I still appreciate this stuff, but I'm not going to sit here and pretend that I'm like...
Rewatch for real? I swear to God, I haven't seen a fucking thing of this. I swear on everything, bro. Yo, what's good, bro? Good morning, man. Also, we're going to follow my boy Sam. Did they mention that the Lelines of every region might have a big issue in the near future if they mentioned in the quest? Oh, Bran pre-watch it. Oh, okay. Maybe. I mean, maybe, right? Shit, maybe, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, Drago. I don't know. I'm not up to date on the lore. I'm not a lore connoisseur. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Oh my.
All I know is that the sky is. Yo, what's good, Nando? Good morning, brother.
Tao's dying.
Just pretend it's diabolical.
It makes me feel for the character. But I ain't gonna sit here and fucking lie to you guys.
Good morning, Nando.
Absolutely not. Oh, damn.
Nap, we can get into that after. Wuwa does a bad job of this as well. It's not as bad, but Wuwa doesn't do a great job of this either. I don't think Wuwa's been put into a position yet where the stakes are that high. It only happened, I think, once personally, right? I have a feeling. I will say this about Wuwa, and again, this is not just a Hoyoverse problem. Straight up, if Rinasida does not deliver some sort of consequences, it could be. Maybe if we fail a mission, Scar gets out of jail and that man goes on a fucking killing spree. It could be anything you want to put it. Boys, chill with this whole China stuff. All right, let's calm it down. Let's calm it down. All right. It's too early for that. I think something could still have impact. I think something could still have impact. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, but yeah, like they could still be something. No, you're good. Just chill. You can not like something and be respectful, especially when, you know, this is like more about culture shit. It's like, you know.
Quality. Holy.
Oh, Zhongli saved the day again. Oh, is that us?
Yippee!
Yay! I mean, this looks cool, though. Nah, that's fire. That's fire.
That's beautiful.
I can't even pretend. Like, that shit's fire, bro. That shit's fire. Her expression is good. Yeah, like, they do such a good job with these.
Wow.
The Traveler's done something for the first time in 4 years.
Hey, that was sick, though. That was cool. Oh, no.
Then the cutscene transitions to a Zayok stream of him playing Vermilion.
The tree's got yellow insides or gold.
Oh,
interesting.
Man.
So with this, there was a couple of things that I had small problems with. I thought the cutscene was beautiful and I thought it was really well done. But the feeling of risk wasn't even there for me because I fully expected her to come out of it the other end perfectly fine. And I fully expected no lasting consequence.
Don't worry, boys. After this video, we're going to whip Wura to shred as well. Don't worry.
Which sucks, because I feel like for these stories to hit as hard as Hoyoverse are wanting them to hit, there needs to be some kind of feeling of consequence or risk involved. And I feel like we're doing this time and time again when it comes to death of a character, where there isn't really a consequence. Hu Tao gets these markings on her face that make it look like she's literally dying and her life essence is being taken away. We somehow, using the branch, I still don't fully understand how that really worked, went into the afterlife realm where she was crossing over to the afterlife where she met her father and grandfather.
Love you, Joe.
And we pull her out of it. I think from what I read in chat that we absorbed the ailment from her as the Traveler, which OP Traveler, plot armor, I don't know, man. But then as soon as that happens, there's no lasting consequence, man. Hu Tao's alive and well, she's perfectly fine. We sleep for 2 days because...
See, it'd be really cool if Hu Tao had some sort of illness like in Spider-Man 2. I go back to Spider-Man 2. Guys, I'm being so serious. Bro had a crisis. He couldn't use his powers. Fucking, but you know, here's the thing though. It wouldn't matter because you're not going to see Hu Tao for another 3 years, so it really doesn't matter. There can be no consequence because the way they tell their story goes back to this graph of the fact that these subset of characters will never be seen again. So it doesn't fucking matter, right? I think the reason why everyone says death in Genshin is because they don't do the HSR thing, as the Brits say, where they don't go back to the other regions and they don't revisit those characters in main storyline stuff. And it doesn't take 5 years. So yeah, but there is no consequence for the Traveler. Oh, bro, no consequence for the Traveler sucks, man. Don't even get me started on the Traveler. I think Traveler is fucking dog shit. With great power comes the ability to swipe my credit card. No, exactly. Maybe if the characters could be seen an idol in the world like an HSR, I don't even think that's what it is, man. I think, like, again, I don't like HSR storytelling, but they do a very good job of keeping the characters prevalent as well as ZZZ. This game does not do that. So you will get to see a character maybe once a year if you're lucky for 10 hours. And then that's it. Like, when's the last time you saw D-Luke's Kaya fucking raid? And I know you saw Ganyu for Shan Yun's quest, which is cool or whatever, but like Shan Yun's quest, like, that's not main story stuff, right? Like, they don't tie things back in. And realistically, the whole thing with the main story, don't even get me started, but it's not about finding your sister. So why can't you tie other people in there, you know? Or like, why can't somebody in Mondstadt randomly one day say, oh my god, I have a lead on your sister or your twin, whatever the fuck? Like, you know, it's so simple. It is so simple to make these changes, but the formulaic story is go to region, save region. At the end of it, you ask them, did you find my sister? Do you know anything about my traveler twin? And they tell you no, go fuck yourself, go to Shneznaya, or go to the next region. It's fucking stupid, right? It is formulaic as fuck. As much as I loved Fontaine, there was nothing about the traveler's twin. There was nothing. You had 3 dialogue options at the end, and that was it with Nouvelette, right? It's fucking stupid. Too many characters. Introducing 10 plus characters usually just doesn't work in any storytelling. I mean, there's a way to go around it. You also don't need to make all 10 plus characters prevalent, right? You can easily just make some of them relevant, like a couple, 1 or 2. You know, we actually met the sibling before Nalen came out. Yeah, I know that quest, and then you lost your memory. I had a great time meeting my twin and then losing the memory. Mind you, I thought that quest was really good. I want to make it clear. I have the reaction on my channel. I got very emotional. Yo, welcome in, Dia. I appreciate you. Diala, damn yeah, brother. I'm illiterate as hell, but I appreciate you. Good morning, good morning, good morning. It was all a dream. I used to read. Yo, bro, they heard Biggie Smalls for the first time. Like, holy shit. Yeah, I thought that quest was great, and then they ruined it for me in the end. Now, you made 10 characters and you squeeze them all on. Sort of true. Yeah, you can't just make it work. You don't have to, again, you don't have to bring up all 10 characters. So, yeah. A good way is also making characters that tie into old characters that were mentioned. 1000% playtime, even like little things like that as well. Yeah, I'm very happy Bran is talking about this. I really, really, really love that he's doing this. Shout out to Bran, man. Big ups to Bran.
It was tiring and obviously that's about.
No, he's not. He doesn't go as hard as me or communicate the way I communicate. I'm just a piece of shit. It is what it is. But yeah, no, big ups to Bran for this. 100%.
I just think there was really, really cool ways that we could do things a little bit differently. One of the things that I suggested was maybe just show some kind of lasting consequence, even if it's for the traveler, not even necessarily for the playable character. Show something, give us something that shows that what we're doing to save these people is actually affecting us in a bad way. Because like we literally went to the afterlife.
Yo, you're absolutely cooking, Drago. That's why Fontaine was so good. They brought back Mona. Bro, like, yo, they fucking cooked. But yo, why can't they just? Oh my god, man, they peak so hard at Fontaine, bro.
Absorb the ailment. Like,
they peak so fucking hard,
deal, man. And even if it wasn't, my other thing was, even if you want to headcanon it, dude, Hu Tao just got a new skin with this event. They made the character model have these markings on the face. How much extra work do you guys genuinely reckon it would have been for Hoyoverse to maybe add another skin, a free skin that you get for completing the quest, where Hu Tao has these markings on her, and you can use it just to maybe show that she's got these ailments or something? I don't know. That was a kind of side thought. For me, it's like I still really like the quest, and I thought it was really.
Vaney, no, I don't think so. Also, yeah, I don't think Benny was at
I actually gave it an 8 out of 10. I said it would have been an 8.5 if it had the English VA, but that's again kind of an unavoidable thing at the minute. And it would have been a 9 if there was at least some kind of feeling of consequence or risk involved. And honestly, part of it is on me for having that kind of mindset going into it. I'm fully aware of that. But it's a conditioned mindset based on previous experiences of playing through these similar styles of quests.
No, it is absolutely not on brand. You could literally reference back Fontaine. It is absolutely not on brand. That's cap. I don't. It's not you. But it's not you, brother. It's definitely not you.
Genuinely, let me know down in the comments what you think. What did you think of Lantern Rite overall?
W video, man.
And what do you think Hoyoverse could do to improve? If you even think they need to improve. If you think it's great, then I'm really happy for you. Like I say, 8 out of 10 is not a bad score. I think it's very, very good.
It's so funny he says that, because I know one fat man on the internet who might have put out a video. It is not the region of war on what they could do to improve. Nah, yeah, but no, W video. He did a good job. Shout out to Bram. All right, he killed it. W man.